God told me through my dad, write a journal for your future husband.
Yeah, the prayer journal.
The prayer journal.
You got it?
Yes.
This started on
In October.
October of 2004.
Yes.
So I hadn't even met you yet.
No. The Lord, through my dad, said you should start writing a journal for your future husband.
Because in June of 2000, you had made a vow to be single for 7 years.
Yes.
And that's audacious and wild and crazy already in and of itself. Halfway through,
It got difficult.
right.
And so my dad said, get this journal and write prayers for your future husband. And so I would write prayers for you. I would write letters for you. I would put cards in there for you. It's
Just for me.
Just for
That's
you.
why she's the melody to my CD.
And so on our wedding day, I give him this, right? I'm like, all my prayers have been answered. I love you.
She did a beautiful speech.
It was so
right in front
beautiful.
of everybody.
I-
We hadn't kissed yet.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for him to read this journal for him. So I hand it to him.
Yes.
You know, he
And
looks at it.
I looked at it. I couldn't read it right then
Right.
and there.
It's
We had
beautiful.
other business to take care of. I was getting ready to kiss my bride for the first time.
It was a good kiss.
So I handed it over to my best man.
Yeah.
Who then handed it over to someone else. And it was supposed to be, I think it was the director, the coordinator, whoever.
Shannon or somebody.
One of those, because
Yeah.
you had like 3 different coordinators, but they put it in a secure place.
Yeah.
In
And
a-
so we go on our honeymoon. We come back. You know, now it's a mess, right? You got to, where's this? Where's that?
We go
Where's
through all the boxes. Yeah.
Unpacking. We're now living together. We didn't live together before. That's a whole nother podcast.
I saw how you put that now.
Yeah. After. And we can't find the journal. And I'm like, no.
Well, we actually spent a couple of days looking for it.
Yeah. We looked through
every box over and over. And, you know, my wife, praise the Lord, had a lot of boxes. So we were going through it multiple times and then putting everything back in.
2 months pass. 3 months pass.
But you were praying.
And I'm praying.
We're praying. We're praying. We're saying,
I'm crying.
God, you were really upset.
I was so upset. How did I write all these letters? I pour my heart out, prayers, and he can't even read it?
I didn't even feel the weight of what I was missing because I never got a chance to see it. I only touched it for a moment, but to see you cry and be in pain so much about it, it was hurtful.
It was so hard. And I'm
Yeah.
like, is it because you're here and you're the embodiment of the prayer and so the journal doesn't matter anymore? And I'm like, no. It was like, no.
There were a lot of temptations to just give up.
Yes. And so I remember looking in my closet and I said, God, can you just make it appear? And I would close the closet and then I open it. Can you just make it appear? God, I'll testify that you made it appear. And I'd close it. Lord, let it appear in the closet. And it didn't. And then the following year, I prayed again. I said, God, please. I called the church. I called the hall. I called all these places. And they're like, no, we don't see it. No, we don't feel it.
When
No,
you
we
say
don't
the
know.
following year, you mean like in the new year? 'Cause
That first year, I called everybody. Mm-hmm. And then the following year, God's like, keep praying, keep asking. And I'm like, why are you, like, I feel this, like, don't give
you were
up.
tempted to like,
It's gone.
It's
It's
been
a
a year.
year.
Yeah.
Praying. So then I stopped. Then you had lost a book bag. And we prayed that we would find your book bag. And we found it. Because I think your computer or something was in there.
Yeah.
And God's like,
It was my satchel.
okay,
It
yes.
was my old school black satchel, Kenneth Cole.
And God said, well, if I found the book bag, why can't I find your journal? And I'm like, God, I've been praying. He said, pray again. And I felt again.
I like how God talks to you like some old mother from the church.
Pray again. And I did. I said, God, please let this thing show up. And I looked up in the closet. It wasn't there. And I closed the door. And then I get a phone call. 2 years, right? This is 2 years.
2 years later.
Hi, Melody. Is this Melody Laluz? Which is my maiden name. And I'm like, yeah, it used to be. It's now Fabian. Oh, did you have a wedding here at Grazie Restaurante? I'm like, yes.
Banquet hall,
She's
yeah.
like, so we have a closet where we have just all our stuff that people throw from all the years, and we found a journal. I start screaming, y'all. I was like, like that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh my God. And she's like, yep, I know. And I'm like, you found my journal? And she's like, I found your journal. Melody, I'm a Christian too. And I'm telling you, Melody, we go through every 2 years, we go through that lost and found, and we throw things, we chuck things out because people have not redeemed it. But your journal was on the bottom of a bag.
Of a bag.
Of
I thought
a
it was a
bag.
box. It was a bag.
It was a
That's
bag.
right. The bottom of a bag.
And so she says she's going like this, throw it away. And she sees this journal. She says, I pull it out. And I said, something said, don't throw that away. Woo! Don't throw that away. Jesus. And she looks and she's like, what is this? And she opens it. And she says, and I look and I see to this unknown man of God. And I see all these letters. And I see at the end, you had said to Claude Daniel Fabian, my love, you are here. And then you signed it, Melody La Luz. And she's like, I'm sorry, I took it home and I read it. I said, I don't care. I don't
it
care.
was missing an extra 6 months because some woman took it home and read the book.
She said, I'm so sorry. I took it. I read it. I'm so sorry. I go, I don't care, girl. I don't care. She says, would you please come and pick it up?
And I didn't know. I was at work.
Yes.
I came home and you were so excited and you told me everything. And so we drove out there together
Yes.
and we went all the way. And we hadn't been back
No.
to that
2
banquet hall
years.
for 2 years. She's a nice lady. You guys vibed for a
And
little bit.
guess what?
What?
It was in a closet.
Because we kept looking in our closet.
was just the wrong
interesting.
closet.
It was the wrong closet. Sometimes you at the wrong closet.
But you know what? I just have to testify to that we prayed for 2 years for this and God found it.